Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Manifested Living. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I wanted to give a 1-week update on how my higher self journey is going and what I've noticed so far. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. I do have my journal here. This journal is solely dedicated to anything that has to do with my higher self. As I mentioned in the previous video, the first intro video, which I will link down below if you want to catch up and see what's going on. So I wanted just to give you a 1-week update on what I feel I've noticed in myself since trying to calibrate towards my higher self. And then some things that I hope happen also. So the first thing that I've noticed overall is that I just feel a lot happier. And with that, I'm able to stay in a constant state of gratitude and in love. So essentially that just means I don't spend so much time worrying about things that haven't happened already, and I don't spend too much time dwelling on things that have already happened. The past is the past. Sometimes it's just best to leave it there. That also goes with my second point, is that I feel more mindful, again, because I am consciously trying to stay in the present moment. So that would be, for example, right now, my whole focus is saying everything I need to say for this video. So, and then sometimes my mind does wander on mostly future things, like the fact that I have to cook dinner after this video, or the fact that I have to edit and upload this video. So it's not super future. Sometimes it's just things that I have to do within the day. Sometimes it's things that I want to happen from 5 years from now. But I am consciously trying to stay more focused and stay more present, as the present moment is, and also giving gratitude are two big keys on how to make your manifestations manifest faster. So I noticed that I'm more mindful, I'm more conscious, I'm more, I would say even more aware than I was when I had first started my journey to my higher self. Because even before this, I've been transforming as a person just in general, but I feel like I'm even more aware. And then I also feel as if I'm way more open and receptive. Before, I would even say as close as a week ago, if someone told me something, I would be very closed off to hearing what they had to say, especially if it was something that didn't align with my views or my beliefs. But now I'm definitely more able to listen to what a person has to say to me, especially if it's not aligned with my beliefs or values, because as someone who is open-minded, you're able to see about things that come into your, that come into your circle, come into your bubble. And sometimes those things might be opportunities that you might have closed yourself off to at one point in time if you're not open and receptive. So I've been just in general more open and receptive to almost kind of hearing everything anybody has to say, So another really big change that I've noticed is my energy. Physically and mentally, I have way more energy. I won't say that it's easy getting up at 5 a.m. It's not, because not everybody can do it. And I will be transparent and tell you I don't do it every day, especially if my wife throws off my schedule. For example, she has the flu. So no, I did not wake up at 5 because she didn't have to wake up for work. And it was just nice to kind of sleep in and rest. But it does throw off my schedule as far as some of the other things that I want to do in the day. But, it's something that is, I realize that a routine, a schedule per se is not always going to work out, but I do want the habit. So, for example, I always make it a task to meditate at least 10 minutes every day. Personally, a 20 to 30 minute meditation is really what I enjoy, but if I don't have that sort of time, the things that, you know, are going to take more time, or, you know, whatever the case, then I won't meditate as long. But the fact that I've been meditating every day, I believe, is one of the reasons why I am way more open and way more receptive and way more aware of what's going on around me. Another thing that I want to mention too, that I've noticed in these last few days, or this last week, is that I am seeing a lot more numbers as far as angel numbers. So I am working out whether this is the universe telling me that this is really good, that I'm making the changes, or there might be little things that I need to tweak here and there. But I'm noticing a lot more angel numbers and synchronicities. I don't want to tell you the synchronicities just yet, because I truly believe that you know, that you don't share your manifestations until they manifest into the physical form. But I am noticing a lot more synchronicities. And overall, I don't know how to say that. I just feel better. I feel happier. I don't feel anxious I don't feel as anxious. I don't feel as worried. I don't feel as sad, depressed. I'm just a lot happier. So for some of the things that I would love to see, the biggest thing is I would love for this 5 a.m. schedule to get ingrained into my body. In other words, I would like for my body's natural clock to just be 5 a.m. Right now, my body's natural clock is about 7:15. Literally every day, no matter what, I could go to bed at 1. I can go to bed at 6, and my body will wake itself up at 7:15. So I'm hoping to push that back and have my natural body clock be about 5. That would make me really, really happy as a person. Let me see what else. I would love to see, honestly, that certain things that I have to do mentally now, that I have to remind myself, I would love to see those things just happen. Almost that they become so second nature. It's like driving the car and putting it in park and go. And, I would love for it to be almost just like a part of my muscle memory. That's the word I'm thinking of. I would love for it to be a part of my muscle memory. And the third thing that I would love to see on my higher self journey is, honestly, the opportunities. I'm excited to see what sort of opportunities come up. And I would even love to have an accountability buddy almost, or someone who's also trying to reach for their higher self. And so we can journey along together and talk about the triumph, talk about the tribulations and stuff like that. So if you are calibrating to your higher self and you are also on a journey, please, I would love to talk to you and compare and share, and hopefully, even be open to giving each other advice. But please comment down below, send me a private message. You can Manifest It Living on Instagram, or Living My Manifested Life. That's my personal Instagram. So please send me a message, and I would love to talk to you and see how your journey is going, and check in with you from time to time. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Again, I can express how much I am grateful for anyone who is a part of this journey with me and who is keeping me accountable, because I have to reach for my higher self. I want to do it. It's a need if I want to live the best possible life. So thank you. I can't express that enough. And light and love, and I will see you in the next video.